Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about those little red connection symbols that you see in the top right hand corner. Probably always wondered what those are, but never ever found an answer to what they actually are. Well, we're going to solve that for you today. We're going to go over all that. So this is all based on an article from .esports. I'll make sure to have the article down for you in the description below so that you can go back to it if you need to diagnose anything or have a point of reference for yourself. I'm going to read a lot of the description from this article because I think they've done a really good job. Also, I'm not an internet genius person or anything. I know a little bit about stuff, but not a lot. So I don't claim to be some sort of wizard or anything like that. So the article, like I said, will be down there for you in the description below. So let's start getting into what these symbols are and then what they mean. So we have 4 symbols to go over. Let's start with the first one. That's going to be latency. So this is going to be noted by a speedometer symbol in the right-hand corner. So the red speedometer will show up on your screen if your ping value to the Apex servers is too high. That means you're playing in high latency, which will make the game servers take longer than usual to process any of your inputs from walking to shooting or using an ability. Now you can test this on your own. Usually the best way to do it is while shooting. If you notice a significant delay there between when you hit the button and when the gun fires, that's probably the easiest way. But you can also do it with the character moving through the map and stuff like that. High latency can be caused by several things. If you see the symbol all the time, regardless of the match, where you're playing is probably too distant from the closest Apex server, and this naturally makes information between your computer and the server take longer to travel. If you're only seeing it occasionally, this means that there's probably an issue with your internet connection. The ping and latency issues are rarely related to server problems, so you might want to just check with your ISP if an issue persists, or check if your router is working properly. So the next symbol is going to be the packet loss symbol, and this is the red squares. This means your computer is failing to send information or receive it from the Apex server. If your character is freezing for a while, then suddenly teleporting, or if you're shooting someone and they're not receiving damage, that might mean you're experiencing packet loss and that the server never received information from your end. And I think that most players have probably seen that teleporting person at some point playing this game, especially if you've been playing it for a while. You've definitely seen it more than once. You can also interpret it as an extreme latency. If in high latency, it takes longer for information to be transferred. In packet loss, some information is never transferred. And just like with latency, this issue is commonly linked to your own connection. The third symbol that we have is the congestion symbol, and this is the one that looks like a branch. The congestion icon pops up when there is a server-side issue. So if the Apex servers are overloaded for any reason, more than likely you're going to see this symbol. That means the server is unable to process information properly for some players, either due to many people playing at the same time or because there's just another unknown problem. There's nothing you can or should do to fix the congestion issue since it's not related to your connection. Just check Apex's social media accounts or see if there's any updates about the server status, or wait a while until it's fixed. You can also probably check down detector, maybe if it goes down or something like that. I tend to check down detector sometimes just to see when I can't get on or whatever might be going on. They tend to be pretty quick with the information over there. The last symbol that we have is going to be the prediction error. So this is 2 parallel lines with dots on them. And this indicates that the server has failed to predict the movement of another player, generally the one that you're looking at. The game tries to calculate and predict such behaviors to a certain extent to show them to other players faster, but a prediction error shows that these predictions are wrong. This is also an issue on the server side of things, that there's nothing that you can really generally do about this. So there we have it, all 4 symbols for you explained. I hope that takes some of the mystery out of what you've been seeing going on in the top right-hand corner while you're playing a game of Apex Legends. Hopefully you found this information helpful. Like I said, I'm going to link the article down below for you in the description below. That's what I've got for you today. If you found this information helpful, please feel free to like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Threw a grenade at me. A grenade had eyeballs, if I ever seen it. Here's this octane right here. So hurt. Oh, we're in a good spot. I'm pummeling them with stuff. Lifeline's lit. I'm hurt. There's somebody else. You didn't drop, did you? How did you do that? I was like, yo, my dude jumped off crazy.